I know you're busy, but come back. So here's the new trend. Everyone wants a gorgeous garden, but doesn't have the time to do it.
Yeah, and they want me to justify being lazy in the outdoor space.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing today. We're talking about how to be as lazy as possible and yet still have the beautiful outdoor space you're looking for.
I'm listening.
So, exactly. So
right up my alley.
let's start with the truth. Plants like this require work. And whenever you put plants in a garden, you're basically saying, I'm going to put some effort into it, because plants, even though they look great and they start out fantastic,
beautiful,
they will die.
Yeah, they will.
So you have to maintain them. So we're looking at some alternatives to plants. For the people who have busy lives, who want to go to the cottage for maybe a week at a time, they can't maintain these types of spaces.
Right.
Okay, so the very first thing I tell people, don't rely on plants for color.
Okay.
Okay? As soon as you start saying, okay, all the color in my garden is going to be based on these beautiful plants. Like these begonias are gorgeous, great reds. And one of the producers pointed out and said, oh, I love the fresh green of that creeping jenny. It's all true, but it's going to die. Because you're going to go away.
And then you're stuck with no color at all.
Exactly. So I'm always telling people, use other items other than plants to create the space.
Okay.
So you'll see some of the decor pieces down in the front, even something as simple like that beautiful candle, that wire rack, just that bright pop of red.
Lovely.
If it has green all around it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right? You can have just plain green plants, but that pop of red will draw the eye and create the elements you're looking for. Even something as simple as just this little glass vase. For $3.99, a candle in it, but you put this in a tree or somewhere around where you want a little bit of color, you have the pop, something so simple, you go away, you come back, it still looks amazing.
Okay, so you're looking at your inanimate objects, your decor objects to have some color, and that's going to offset whatever's happening in your garden.
Pillows, statuary,
that's huge.
Any garden art has become so big. It's not the little gnomes anymore, it's the actual decor pieces. And any store you go to, you're seeing them.
Yeah,
okay? No more gnomes. No gnomes.
He doesn't want to see them anymore.
Another really easy way to add color and yet still have a functional space is the planters themselves.
Right.
Now this is a perfect example. Do you know what this plant is?
No.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
It's an eggplant.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, isn't that great? Burpee's got a new line of flowering vegetables, and this is an eggplant.
Awesome.
And hopefully you can see inside there's a little purple flower.
Yeah, right there.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's pretty.
So this is not about the plant itself.
Yeah.
It is going to produce some great vegetables for you. You're going to get some color, but the fact that you put it in a beautiful, colorful pot, this can look great and green all season long. But in this pot, this is where the color is, the pot itself.
Got it.
So the plant looks great. But somebody else mentioned, well, I have rabbits. Well, what a great idea. Get a little bit bigger pot. Then you can put your vegetables in a taller plot, keeping them away from the rabbits. The rabbits won't be digging in and eating these.
There you go.
Okay? So it's functional and aesthetic at the same time.
Now, what about this?
You
What's
like
this
that one?
all about?
Okay. This is one of my...
Well, I love the container. I love the orange.
The orange? It's more about the newspaper, actually.
Oh, okay.
People hate weeding.
No kidding.
And this is a trick that I learned way back when, either newspaper or cardboard. What you're going to do is you're going to put about 7 layers of newspaper down around your plants, okay?
All right.
And then you're going to dump mulch on top of it.
Okay.
Bury it, okay? And you want to bury it so you don't see the newspaper anymore. What happens is the newspaper blocks all the weeds from growing. No more weeding.
Really?
Yeah, you can put this newspaper technique down on existing soil on top of mulch that's already there. 7 layers of newspaper buried in mulch. What happens is weeds need 3 things to grow. They need water, soil, and light. We can't stop the water from getting to them. They're already in the ground, but if you block the light, you'll kill off the weeds. So you do these newspapers around the plants, you bury it in the mulch, the newspaper naturally decomposes underneath.
Yeah.
So you get about a month of newspaper underneath that decomposes into the ground, adding nutrients, but at the same time blocks all the weeds. Totally no weed all summer.
Very smart.
Isn't that fantastic? Yeah.
So is that something, give him a hand for that. Is that something we need to do like right now, or do we do that now at the end of the summer for the next season?
How much do you want to weed?
I want to weed never.
Do it right now.
Okay.
There's no
Because I do have some weeding to do right now, quite a bit, but
exactly.
I would like to limit
Put the newspaper
that in the future.
down or cardboard, and you're done. Now, I have one more I want to show really quick.
Yeah, sure.
And this is a new product that I just tried.
Okay.
Now, this, everybody talks about staining decks, and I'm getting a lot of emails about deck staining.
Yeah.
The problem when you use a solid hide stain is it peels. It looks like paint, and it peels in the sunlight. This is a new product by Behr. It's called Deck Over, and why I love it is it goes from concrete to wood to concrete to wood, and you can't tell, but it doesn't peel.
Okay.
And it comes in about 40 colors.
Oh.
So any color that you can imagine, you can get done. Now, I was just playing with some different textures and each one of these took about 30 seconds to do. So you can cover your entire deck or your wood, but what it does is it acts as a perfect barrier. So no more maintenance of the deck, and it lasts 4 years. So when you do it and you spread it out, you walk away. You don't have to touch your deck again for 4 years. So if you've got an existing deck, you seal it and you're done.